Here's the next from the Pieces of Pieces, here 35 pounds, Sidewinder.
I'm still stacking black, still action packed. Anywhere.
Come on, get in here. Ring the bell.
Oh my God.
Good night. A good show. We were thinking that we've already got another three-way going on tonight. Earlier in the week, I was persuaded to take this match, the I title, and flip it to a four-way ladder. What do you guys think about that idea? Well, who do you guys think should be the fourth member? Well, that's Slash.
So thanks to Vixen bribing Grant McDonald, Slash has been entered into this ladder match and is now a fatal four-way match to crown the first ever I champion. Of course, the premise of this new championship title is the champion, no matter who it is, their matches will be showcased on IHWrestling.ca for free. And look at the entourage cutting off the ring there. Sidewinder sending Girl Papa Slash to take care of Ryan Storm and Spider-Man. Sidewinder grabbing a ladder from underneath the ring. He's going to try and grab the belt first. Slash, the hired muscle, making sure Spider-Man and Ryan Storm do not get involved in this matchup. Oh, look out there. Double drop kick there by Ryan Storm. And Spider-Man knocks Slash into the ladder and Sidewinder into the turnbuckle. Sidewinder just escapes. We got a little bit of a double team here on Girl Papa Slash. Double spinning heel kick by Ryan Storm and Spider-Man. Great teamwork here, but of course it's every man for himself in this ladder match. All four of these men want to become the first ever I champion in IHW history. Like I said, this match being brought to you free on IHWrestling.ca. As the premise of this title is Spider-Man trying to climb the ladder there. Slash cuts him off. Now going to work on Ryan Storm there. Oh, look at that. Storm ducks out of the way of Slash, sorry. Slash goes out of the ring and Sidewinder just hangs Ryan Storm up on the top rope there. We got three men on the outside and Spider-Man's climbing to the top. He's too far away from the belt. What's he gonna go for here? Whoa! A senton bomb from the outside, from the top of the ladder. Dangerous maneuver there by Spider-Man. Gotta wonder who this man is. He's been in matches in IHW before. We all thought it was Chris Tuff last month there. He was trying to one-up BT Bomby Man in one of the qualifying matches for this ladder match. But it turned out that it was all a ruse, so we're still trying to find out who the hell Spider-Man really is. All four men on the outside of the ring. Sidewinder going to work on Ryan Storm, smashes his face into the apron. I see there's Slash and Sidewinder working together. The Entourage. Of course, Vixen is at ringside as well. Vixen paying off Brad McDonald of LocalMoncton.com to get Girl Papa Slash into this matchup, changing it from a triple threat to a fatal four-way. And now the Entourage going to work on Spider-Man. What the? Look at this. Ryan Storm trying to get into the ring, and Vixen's grabbing his boot, trying to prevent him from climbing up. And now we got the Entourage in the ring there with Storm. You gotta wonder if Slash is even gonna attempt to grab the belt, or if he's just gonna help Sidewinder get the belt. We'll find out soon enough. Sidewinder's got evil intentions with this ladder. Backdrop onto the ladder. Sidewinder gonna go up top, going high risk. Going up top. Oh! Sidewinder goes for the Metro Sex Express. Storm gets out of the way and he crashes into the ladder. Oh! That Slash eats a face full of ladder from Ryan Storm. Sidewinder dropped onto that ladder here. Oh, look out! A senton splash. That's how you do it. Spider-Man crushing into Sidewinder into the ladder. Oh, looks like the double team is over as Ryan Storm got a cheap shot there on Spider-Man. That ladder's damaged. I don't know if he's going to be able to climb up it, but Spider-Man just shoots him off. Tries to get the belt himself. Now they're just exchanging punches. This is the third ever ladder match in IHW history. The second for Mayhem. Ryan Storm won the second ladder match, retaining his then IHW championship against Marco Estrada and Titus. Ryan Storm setting up a ladder in the corner here. Could be sending Spider-Man for the ride here. Oh, Spider-Man blocks it, and oh, face first goes Ryan Storm into that ladder. And now Spider-Man's got something in mind here for Ryan Storm. Going to whip him into the corner, reverses. Whoa, look at Spider-Man climbing up the ladder. Corkscrew moonsault. And that knee just drove right into the head of Ryan Storm. This could be the opportunity that Spider-Man needs, to climb the ladder and grab the I title. Sidewinder able to cut him off, though. Slash bringing another ladder into the bed. Oh! A running spine buster. What's Sidewinder got in store here? Goes to the splash, crushing Spider-Man into the ladder. Gonna go one more. Oh, that time Spider-Man ducking right out of the way. Spider-Man trading punches now. Right up the corner, no reversal. Oh, Sidewinder let go there, and Spider-Man tried to spear him and crash right into the ladder. Oh, look out, here comes Sidewinder. Oh, what is this? Spider-Man using the ladder in the tarantula on Sidewinder. Innovative use of the ladder there. Spider-Man trying to get his bearings there after that tarantula. Oh, face first into the ladder, thanks to Girl Papa Slash. We got several ladders in the ring here, 4 bodies, all trying to become the first ever I champion here on IHW at Mayhem. Girl Papa Slash moving the ladders around. The two of them set up on the second rope. What's he going for here? Storm comes back in the ring and Slash cuts him off here. Oh, no. Slash is going to try and powerbomb Spider-Man into those ladders. Spider-Man kicks out of that. Sends him for the ride. Nope, reversal. Again, the agility of Spider-Man. Look at that. Oh, flying crossbody attempt blocked. Oh! A fall-away slam. Slash tossing Spider-Man into those two ladders. Both of those ladders are wrecked. But here comes Ryan Storm with a ladder of his own. And, oh. Slash able to block it. Kind of a tug of war now. But, oh! Double knees into the ladder and into Slash's face. Ryan Storm sacrificing his knees to take out Slash. And now it could be time for Ryan Storm to climb the ladder and retrieve the belt. But no, he's taking the only good ladder left and placing it in the corner. What's he got planned here? He's going to go for a high-risk move off the top of the ladder. He should be going for the belt, but he's going to go all or nothing here. Oh! Moonsault off the top of the ladder. Slash rolling out of the way wisely. And Ryan Storm crashing his knees onto the mat. Knees already injured from that double knee to the ladder to Slash's face. All three men are down with Spider-Man coming back up. Sets up another ladder. He's going to try to go for the belt. Trying to get those damaged ladders out of the ring. Spider-Man's getting really close. Wait a minute. Vixen's in the ring. Oh, she just shoved Spider-Man off. This is no disqualification. Managers can get involved. The Sidewinder's got the ladder here. Spider-Man better watch out. Oh. That was close. He almost go! Vixen just got caught with a ladder thanks to Spider-Man and a DDT. Vixen's knocked out cold. Oh! Slash hits that modified ace crushers. Security is helping Vixen out of the ring. She got smoked bad with that ladder. Oh! Again, Ryan Storm sacrificing his knees. Shoving the ladder right into Slash's face. And now Ryan Storm's ready. He's setting the ladder up. But look on the corner of your screen. Here comes Spider-Man up to the top rope. Drop kick that Ryan Storm, knocking him off the ladder. And all four men are back down again. What an exciting matchup here. This is also, like I said, this is available on ihwrestling.ca. The whole premise of this new championship is that every championship match, every match by the champion will be online. And Sidewinder there uses the ladder like a spear into the back of Spider-Man. He was inches away from grabbing the title. And we got side by side here, Spider-Man and Sidewinder. What's Sidewinder going for here? Oh, no! The X to side off the top of the ladder. Spider-Man's out of this. Sidewinder now ready to ascend the ladder, ready to become the first ever I champion. He's setting it up there. Make sure it's right under the ropes. I'm sorry, under the belt for good positioning. But look out, Ryan Storm coming back in. What's he doing? Oh, no. Ryan Storm pushing the ladder backwards. Sidewinder crashing to the ground. No protective mats, that's all concrete. And now Ryan Storm, all three men are down except for Storm. He's getting ready to set up the ladder. Storm's just inches away from becoming the I champion. He's almost got it. Wait a minute. The belt's going up. What the hell? What the hell's going on? It's Kevin Tyler. Kevin Tyler's screwing Storm out of this match, and oh, a spine buster into the ladder by Slash. Kevin Tyler just grinds out of this matchup by pulling the ladder up, or sorry, the belt up, and now lowering it for Sidewinder. He's almost got it. And it's over. Sidewinder, your new and first I champion. History has been made. Sidewinder is the first ever IHW champion. No thanks to Kevin Tyler, who screwed Ryan Storm out of the championship by pulling on the rope that held the belt above the ring. As soon as Ryan Storm was close, he just screwed him out of it. I can't believe this, but Sidewinder, with the help of Slash and Kevin Tyler, is your new I champion.
That's Mr. Champion. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Victory speech?
Kevin, well, Sidewinder's got the mic. Probably wants a victory speech.
You are now looking at the first I champion in professional wrestling history. And I gotta say, I really earned this title. I mean, I obviously had to do most of the work in the match. But I gotta say, I could have done it for you, Kevin Tyler. For one for you, baby. And now, I'll live up to my end of the deal. Papa Slash, your services are with him now. That's good. Just help him out. He's an up-and-comer just like us, and he just needs some extra muscle around, you know what I mean? Just help him out. So, what should we do about this little mess in the corner over here?
That's right. Take one last look.
Play this man's theme song. Come on, let's hear it for him. Oh, the fun's not over yet, sunshine. We're far from the finish here.
Right in. You're gonna want to get this.
Put the weight on him. See, Ryan, you should really listen to me. I told you I'm not a joke. I told you I'd find someone who would end your career. I told you I'd humiliate you in this ring. Look at me. Look at me!
Still to come later tonight at Mayhem, ladies and gentlemen, is our Quebec three-way match featuring Pee-wee, Don Paisan, and a newcomer by the name of Jaws replacing Alex Price. Also tonight is the Chris Cole Open Invitational, where he has challenged any opponent from any organization to a one-on-one match. Mr. Mayhem, as he likes to call himself, is putting his undefeated Mayhem streak on the line. And of course tonight is the main event. The IHW Championship is on the line. The champion titles to defend against Julian Young. But coming up next is the You're Fired match featuring Jivin Jimmy Capone, aka Eric Atlas, and Scotty Vegas.
The following contest is set for one fall, where the loser of this match will be fired. Introducing first, weighing in 187 pounds, Scotty Vegas.
Here, take my scooter for a ride, will you? Hey, what's up?
We saw you down the street on your scooter. What? We saw you down the street on your scooter. You're always eating something.
I'm hungry, dude. Here, hold that for me. Do me a favor. Hold on to this. Okay. Thanks.
And his opponent from Studio 54 in New York City, weighing in at 320 pounds, Jivin Jimmy Capone.
Oh yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Ready? Here we go!
You know who's lying, right? Get you a running quick. Who asked you to wrestle Vegas? Come on! Sorry, guys. Here we go!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting set for the You're Fired match featuring Scotty Vegas and Jivin Jimmy Capone, aka Eric Atlas. This has got to be Eric Atlas's 18th, 19th gimmick. He's got so many. Now, just a little bit of back history on this. Neither one of these competitors have won a match in IHW. Eric Atlas has been around for a couple of years here in IHW and has never won a match, not one single match. He's been too fit. He's been a party boy. He's been a gangster, an Arab man, a luchador, and now this dancing thing, this dancing grimace. Scotty Vegas hasn't been around that long, but still, he has not won a match. He doesn't even have theme music. Well, after tonight, it's all said and done. One man is going to walk out of here as a full-fledged member of the IHW roster. The other will be fired. And local Moncton Brad McDonald is standing around ringside. Keep an eye on this match. I guess Atlas isn't too impressed that Scotty Vegas tossed his shades to someone in the crowd. Apparently those are real expensive.
You know what? I think you really are gay. Just check me. Check me again. Where are you? Hey! advantage, young sir. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right, do your job. Hey, hey! Don't touch the goodies. Hey! Stop touching my goodies. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Hey, you don't need to be so mean about it. Hey, hey, guess what? Guess what? Keep your hands off me. I'm the last one, you. You spit in my eye. Ring the bell.
All right, bell sounds, we're underway. A lot at stake with these two men here. The loser will be gone. And they're both having a little bit of fun with the ref here. I'll be a little bit more focused on the match. My job's on the line. Both show signs of respect here. There's our first lockup. Jiving Jimmy Capone, aka Eric Atlas, bringing the arm of Scotty Vegas now into a headlock.
No, D-Rep, no.
Who knows if Scotty Vegas actually wins this match? Might finally get theme music. Nice takedown there by Vegas. Goes straight into a headlock. Good job by Vegas there, sweeping the legs of Jiving Jimmy Capone. Now working that headlock. Capone back up to a vertical base. Trying to get out of that. Oh,
God, he's heavy.
not a good move there by Vegas. Tried a hip toss. Didn't work. And now Capone sets him up on the top rope. Gives him a nice little pat on the head. Says, nice try, buddy. Vegas has got to have a different strategy. He's given up about 150 pounds to Capone here. And for another lock up there, Vegas back into the headlock. Trying to wear him down, but oh. Capone trying to whip Vegas into the ropes there, but Vegas puts on the brakes and maintains that headlock. He's trying to hip toss again. Knows it's not going to work, and now he just throws him off. And kind of looked like Capone was going to charge the ropes there, but no, he's just going to dance a little bit. Neither man showing too much strategy here. Vegas had a good strategy in the early going there, sweeping the legs, get the big man off his feet. But then he was just trying way too much with those hip tosses. Capone able to counter. Here we go with another lockup. Vegas now working the left arm, and whoa, nice hip toss there by Vegas, and he gets the big man down, now working on the arm. That'd probably be the best bet for Vegas is try to go for some type of submission.
I won't give it up now. No.
Jimmy Capone trying to get out of this, and Capone trying to nip up, but it's too big. Vegas just keeps bringing him back down. Looks like he's trying to something else to do. Oh! Nice reversal there by Capone getting out of that.
Right there, Daddy.
Whoa! I think Vegas had enough of the dancing.
Let's be serious. Oh, crap. Oh.
Capone answers back with a slap of his own.
Come on, hit me then. All right, hit me. Stop. Come on.
Punches start flying now. Oh. Now they're getting into this match. It was all fun and games at first, but now I think they both realize that it's time to get serious. Your job's on the line. You lose, you're out of IHW. Vegas ducks the clothesline. Starts hitting those forearms. Trying to wear out Capone. Trying to Irish whip the big man. Capone's hanging onto the top rope. Not going to have any of it. Shot with a knee there. And now Vegas is using headbutts. I don't know how effective those are going to be, but Capone able to reverse that. Up and over, and looked like he was going for a sunset flip, but Vegas can't get all the way over. Oh! Nice modified spine buster there by Jimmy Capone, and now off the ropes, and there's a big splash cover. No hook in the leg, and Vegas able to kick out. That was 300 pounds coming down on your sternum. Vegas cannot be feeling well.
You want to fight? Come on, get up. Get up. Get up.
Capone brings him back up to his feet.
You want this contract so bad?
Into the corner now. Just in the back of the middle of the ring, looking for a suplex here. Oh, Vegas fought out of it. Back off the ropes, and Capone hangs on. Vegas back up, ducks the clothesline. Both men are up, and nice cross body. Vegas not going for the cover. I think he's still hurt from that big splash.
Whoa, that was a whole bunch of force. I may or may not have broke my ribs.
Both men are down, and Vegas getting back up to his feet. Taking down the big man with an arm drag, and now a drop kick to the chest. Oh man, he's trying to move the big man away from the ropes. There's the cover. Only a 2 count. Vegas trying all he can to move Capone away from the bottom rope so he can't break the count. Capone had to exert some type of energy to break out of that kick. What's he doing here? Oh, one up, and dancing up, and that was just a straight kick. Now dancing, and drops the knee to the sternum, to the midsection, and gets the shoulder down up at 1. Another pin cover, and Scotty Vegas still able to kick out. And now Vegas is wisely rolling out of the ring, trying to grab a breather here. And here comes Capone. What's he got in mind here? Vegas trying to battle back. I don't know what Capone had in mind here, but Jiving Jimmy Capone goes face first into the apron, and both men are down. Ref's starting the count. Both men got to get out in the ring, or at least one of them has to get back in the ring. Even if you're counted out, you can still lose the match and your job. We're up to 7. Look at this. Vegas rolls Capone back into the ring. Scotty Vegas driving the knee into Capone, goes for a cover, hooks the leg, and Capone just barely able to kick out. Scotty Vegas now bringing Capone back up to his feet. He's a nice headbutt coming up midway. Irish whip reversed. Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Up and over. Head scissors takedown by Scotty Vegas. Vegas with a little bit more of a momentum. Now top, what's he going to go for here? Nice spike DDT there by Vegas. He's got to get into the cover quick. His job's on the line. Capone able to kick out again. Vegas trying to bring up Capone again. Inverted atomic drop there by Capone. Looks like he's calling for the Fisherman's Buster. Oh! Fisherman's Buster connects. There's the cover. Hook of the leg. Vegas just barely able to kick out. Jimmy Capone back up to his feet. Looks like he's going to try for a powerbomb here. Vegas set for the ride. He's up. Vegas up and over. Rolls over. There's a roll up. There's two. Capone able to kick out yet again. What's Vegas got to do here to keep Capone down for a 3? Oh, Vegas lowering his knee. Oh. Vegas lowering his knee pad, driving his exposed knee into the face of jiving Jimmy Capone. Rolls him over. Double foot stomp. And now Vegas is going out to the top rope. What's he got in mind here? He's got a... He usually goes for a leg drop. What the? The Ram Jam? Oh! Vegas with the Ram Jam! And it's over! Scotty Vegas off the top rope, taking a page out of The Wrestler with the Ram Jam. And jiving Jimmy Capone, Eric Atlas is fired. Whoa! Scotty's so excited he just kissed the referee. Brad McDonald, Local Monkey now in the ring to officially hand in, I guess, the walking papers.
For over 2 years, I've been trying to get myself a contract with IHW. I'm happy to see it's not going to be like that for you. You got a lot of potential. You got a bright star coming in this company for IHW. Now I've probably done 5 dozen gimmicks.
Scotty?
Let him speak.
He's spoken enough.
No, he hasn't.
Oh, he's had enough time here. I think he's...
Oh, my space you guys.
Hey, Scotty. We'll see you at the next show. You'll have music.
Awesome.
Hit the road. Go. Good.
Do I have to? Good luck.
Go.
Have to?
Questioning is not a good way to keep your contract. You question about that.
Yeah, stop being an asshole. She said it right. You are an asshole.
Get your scooter. Jiving Jimmy. Cooperate. Eric Atlas. Whatever other gimmicks that you've been here using over the past like 5 years, they're all no longer employed here. It's been good having you, buddy, but you gotta go.
If I'm gonna go, well, then I guess we can go for this.
Classic.
Hey, you guys are the greatest fans in this country. Give it up for yourselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is probably going to be one of the most violent matches of the evening. The street fight featuring BT Bobby Man and Chris Tuff. These two are no strangers to each other when it comes to street fights, but this one is extremely personal. Let's take a look back at the history between BT and Tuff.
So everybody's pissed off at me because I dropped Chris Tuff like a bad habit or what? I'm sick of hitting my ponytails! I'm sick of him causing the kids and most of I'm just like sick of you, Tuff!
Hey, BT, you want to have your little change of heart? You want to cry? I got injured. And then Tuff outdid me on his injury. He's always trying to hog the spotlight.
I'm not admitting you for one last time for one career. I am Street Fight. The following contest is a street fight scheduled for one fall. It first from Lexington, New Brunswick, weighing in at 210 pounds, BT Bobby Man.
I don't need any single last not this guy.
Wait a minute, there's Chris Tuff from behind. BT's unaware. Turn around, BT. Flying crossbody off the top rope, and this street fight's underway. Chris Tuff looks to be in great shape coming off that injury. BT just cuts him off and throws him to the outside. This match is so personal. BT jealous, thinking that Chris Tuff got most of the glory because his injury was more severe than BT's. Both were very severe. Oh! Not very smart by BT. Drops the elbow onto the chair. Chris Tuff trips him up. Tries to pull him on the outside. Double foot stomp there by Chris Tuff, and oh, drop kick to the face. And Chris Tuff is on fire.
Have some fun, BT.
Chris Tuff looks to be 100% again after shattering his shin in November to Die For, coming off the top rope. You can see now Chris Tuff sporting wrestling boots, very smart. And oh, trying to go for a tornado DDT, and BT just picks him up and throws him. BT working on the back now, just clubbing the back with his fist. Oh, straight shots to the face. BT Bobby Man has been more focused, in my opinion, in the last couple of months. But he's so jealous of Chris Tuff and all the attention that Tuff has gotten over his injury as opposed to his torn meniscus back in October. Out of BT going for wrestling moves here, not going for any of his traditional weapons that he usually incorporates into a street fight. BT in the corner now, working on the midsection. BT having some words with our crowd there. He whips Chris Tuff into the corner. Hard clothesline into the corner. Gonna send him the opposite way again. He's gonna go for another one. Ooh. Oh, following up with a bulldog. No, Tough able to get out of it. Oh! What a clothesline by BT. Spinning Chris Tough around. Chris Tough trying to get back up to his feet, and BT just goes out of the ring. He'll be going for a weapon now. Right now he's just playing with the crowd. Oh, BT goes under the ring and gets a kendo stick. What else is he going for? I guess the kendo stick will do just fine. But anyway, what is he doing? He just took the ref's belt off. He's gonna whip Chris Tough with that. No, he's gonna choke him out first. This is all legal. I mean, again, no disqualifications, no countouts. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission in the ring.
Take a picture.
And BT just choking the life out of Chris Tough. Just trying to get out of it. No, he's just tossing him around with that belt around them. Oh, he's looping it up. And now BT just toying with the crowd now with the belt. I hope he doesn't do what I think he's planning on doing. But Chris Tough's got the kendo stick. Oh! Right to the midsection. Oh, he's got both weapons now. What's he going to use? Tough opts for the belt. Oh! What a vicious shot there, and BT trying to get out of dodge, and oh, Chris Tough again with the belt. What's going here? Oh, into the chest. Looked like Chris Tough felt that one a little bit. Oh, no. Chris Tough lifting the shirt, ripping him the exposed skin. Oh, BT able to fight back. Tough gives the belt back to the referee, and oh! BT just used Chris Tough like a battering ram, throwing him head first into the steel post. I'd be surprised if Chris Tough's knocked out right now as BT's going underneath the ring. What's he getting here? He's got an iron board. An iron board. This is a first for IHW. I've never seen a street fight involving an iron board before. BT's calling the ref over. What's he doing? First he took off his boot now, or first he took off his belt, now his boot. Oh! Did you hear that shot? BT using the referee's shoe as a weapon. And it sounded like a gun went off here in the Coverdale Rec Center. Chris Tough's just writhing in pain right now. Where BT's going now, on the opposite side of the ring, probably looking for more weapons. Chris Tough's laying on the floor, trying to get back up to his feet. And now BT's got a trash can. What's he got in store here? Chris Tough now trying to get back into the ring. BT answers with a right hand. And Tough answers back. Chris Tough trying to get back into this fight. BT blocks the punch there and answers back with one of his own. Oh! BT going for the kendo stick. Chris Tough hitting the end of that iron board, smashing it into the face of BT Bobby Man. Now Chris Tough setting up the iron board in the corner, and he's got the kendo stick. You can see the welt on Chris Tough's back from that shoot. And there's going to be some welts on BT's back thanks to that kendo stick. He sets it up in the corner there. I think he wants to use the trash can now. Oh! Chris Tough using the end of the trash can as opposed to the middle section. Now just tosses the trash can into BT, who's laying prone onto the iron board. And Chris Tough asking the crowd if he wants to go coast to coast here in Riverview. Oh, Chris Tough's going to the top turnbuckle. He's going to go all the way across the ring. Tough measuring it. Oh! Coast to coast goes Chris Tough, smashing the trash can into BT. I think Chris Tough may have hurt himself on that exchange. But Chris Tough's back in this. As we've mentioned before, these two no stranger to street fights. Oh, Chris Tough's going for a cover. Look at the leg, and BT able to kick out. These two no stranger to street fights. Oh, it's going for another cover. There's two, and BT still able to kick out. They have fought countless times in the past. Sometimes as enemies, sometimes as best friends.
Come on!
Chris Tough bringing up BT, try to set him up for something. And hopefully this street fight brings this rivalry to a close. BT's going to try and suplex him. Oh no! Impaler DDT onto the iron board. There's no give to that. That's made out of steel. And now BT's got the kendo stick. Having some words with the crowd here. Oh! Chris Tough laying prone on that iron board. And BT is just whipping the hell out of him with that kendo stick. BT asking the crowd he wants to hit him again.
Too bad. You don't deserve it.
Not opting for it. It says the fans don't deserve it. And now BT looks like he's going to powerbomb him into the iron board. Looking for this. Wait a minute. Look at. What the? Whoa! Sunset flip! Chris Tough's got the kendo stick, and he's got the win! BT was looking for the power bomb, but Chris Tough grabbed the kendo stick. A sunset flip later, holding his legs with the kendo stick, and Chris Tough wins this street fight. And BT Bobby Man is beside himself. He can't believe it. Chris Tough with an innovative pin using the kendo stick is your winner. And hopefully this rivalry has come to an end. BT bested in his specialty, a street fight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is the Quebec three-way. Pee-wee versus Don Paisan versus Jaws replacing an injured Alex Bryce. That's coming up next here at Mayhem.
Looking for the big events around Moncton? Coupons to make your money stretch further? Or do you need to find a job? Your friends at localmoncton.com have you covered. With an extensive directory of local businesses, events, and current jobs, localmoncton.com has it all. We also have special promotions and giveaways, so make sure you sign up for the newsletter to keep up to date. localmoncton.com, Greater Moncton's #1 search engine.
And then I go for one of the pretty little IHW titles, capiche? Huh? Look at all you yeah, bro. These guys, nothing. Compared to me, bro, my style, my look, except for, I really like her. See the t-shirt? That means, get out of here. Sit down. That's why I'm the man. That girl, fine. My t-shirt, she's got style. Everyone else here, do not blow kisses at me, you ugly woman. I am the man. I'll tell you.
We are getting ready for an exciting Quebec three-way match. Pee-wee's walking around the ring, having a great time. Everyone's smiling. And Don Paisan and Jaws replacing Alex Bryce. Crowd with Pee-wee. Don Paisan making his return to IHW at lunch. Took this in a champion match. This is Jaws' first interview. As I said before, replacing Bryce, who was injured on the show. It was him and Pee-wee in a match to see who would fill Estrada for the RTW title. They went on, and it would be a triple threat match. However, after the show had wrapped, Alex Bryce was car. He was attacked by Marco Estrada and Mr. Suave. Suffered a concussion after face first into a steel chair. He'll be out for a determined amount of time. I was actually speaking to him prior to tonight. He says he wished to get down. He had a great March when he wrestled Pee-wee. and vows he will be back at IHW as soon as his wounds have healed. But he didn't inform me. Jaws is a fairly newcomer to pro wrestling, but he's really high flying, and the IHW fans are in for a treat. This is not elimination. This is a one fall to a finish. Rest checks everyone over there. Don Paisan, like I said, making his return to IHW, has had quite a year as far as indie pro wrestling goes. Had a phenomenal match with the phenomenal AJ Styles a few months ago. You guys can track down that match. Check it out. It's one of the best matches I've seen in quite a long time. Bell sounds and we are underway.
I'm the boss. You are nothing, bro. You are nothing. Who do you think you are?
Paisan having a little word with Pee Wee there. Oh, just clogs Jaws here. Ooh, and a knife edge chop there by Pee Wee. And Pee Wee firing in all cylinders here. Look out, Jaws. Oh, up and over. Hangs on to the top rope and hangs onto the apron there. And now Pee Wee and Don Paisan go at it, and again, flung over the top rope. Guys, this is going to be a fast-paced, high-flying match. I don't know if we're going to be able to kick up. Oh! Double drop kick by Jaws, sending Paisan and Pee Wee to the mat. You got to know that Jaws is going to be the underdog in this match. He's at a severe height and weight disadvantage. Oh, look at this double hip toss. No, up and over it. Oh! Jaws able to reverse. Nice nip up there. And Pee Wee saying, let's be friends with Paisan. Going to double team here on Jaws. Jaws sent for the ride. Up and over. And oh! Paisan flings him in the air and he drop kicks Pee Wee on the chest. Paisan doesn't realize what happened. Oh, shot off the ropes here. Oh, nice arm drag there. Jaws up and over. Nice deep arm drag and sending Pee Wee to the floor. The crowd is just loving Jaws here as he makes his IHW debut here at Mayhem. Now Pee Wee and Paisan on the floor. Jaws, whoa! Up and over the top rope, landing on his feet on the outside. Impressive for this little guy. He just cleared the top rope. Didn't even have to grab onto it. Now tosses Pee Wee back into the ring. All right, pinfall and submission must take place in the ring. Oh, ducks the clothesline. Nice lariat kick there. Pee Wee goes into the corner. Pee Wee sent to the corner. Up and over. Whoa! Nice spinning heel kick there by Jaws as he goes into the cover. Hooks the leg. Kick out at 2. Pee Wee cut Jaws off there. Trying to get him up in a powerbomb position. Going up. Oh no. Jaws able to get out of it. Off the ropes. Look at this head scissors. Double head scissors takedown there by Jaws. Gets into the cover. Hooks the leg. Paisan comes out of nowhere and breaks the count up.
What the hell was that?
What an exciting Quebec three-way this is. The Quebec style, very high flying, very cruiserweight or X division style if you want to call it that. Into the corner. Paisan coming out and oh, double knees to the chest.
I'm the man, bro.
A little taunt there, but oh, look out. Pee Wee double knees of his own to Jaws as he gets out of the way, but Paisan with the roll up only gets 2. Now Paisan working on Pee Wee in the corner. Jaws on the opposite corner, but ducks out of the way. Going for the knees again, and oh, Pee-wee able to get out of the way. Up to the top rope. Pee-wee's going to fly here. Oh, no. Out of it. Landed on his feet there. Paisan off the top now. And, ooh. Meets a kick by Pee-wee. And double knees to the face. He sends it a cover. Hook of the leg. And Paisan kicks out at 2. Backbreaker there by Pee-wee. Now a face crusher. Oh, fisherman suplex with the bridge. There's a hook of the leg. There's 2, and Paisan able to kick out. You gotta love these Quebec style matches. Back and forth, back and forth. Really exciting to watch. Pee-wee does a backbreaker onto Paisan. Says it's over, going for the happiest moonsault ever. Paisan rolls out of the way. Jaws coming in now. He's got him in a bulldog position. What's this? Nice inverted DDT. When Paisan flipped him back, and he only gets a 2 count as Paisan breaks the count up. He rolls out to the floor, and now it's just Jaws and Paisan in the ring. Hangs him up on the ropes, but little the ref can do as a triple threat match goes. There are no disqualifications or countouts. It's only by pinfall or submission. Nice back suplex there by Paisan. Oh, goes into the cover. There's 2, and only a 2 count.
Starting to get pissed at this kid. You want to do that?
I tell you, I am so impressed with this Jaws. He's lightning in a bottle. Paisan coming off the ropes and ooh, drops the knee right on the throat of Jaws. And I think he might have caught him in the jaw as well. Going for a cover. Nonchalant cover. Doesn't even hook the leg, and Jaws easily kicks out. Paisan having some words with the ref. Doesn't think he's counting fast enough, but when you get a pin cover like that, it's easy to kick out of. Jaws sent for the ride. Drops the knee. Nice standing moonsault there by Paisan. And Pee-wee just sneaks in, gets into the cover, hook of the leg, and Paisan breaks it up at 2. Paisan stomping away, saying to Pee-wee, you're going to steal my pin, you're going to pay for it. Now Paisan sends Pee-wee into the corner. Paisan going to work on the leg here. Single leg crab here. Has the leg in the midsection there, so it's not that easy to get out of. Oh, Pee-wee coming in a clothesline, ducks it. Nice! Dragon sleeper and single leg combination on both Pee-wee and Jaws. Paisan breaking it up. Doesn't think any of them will tap out. Paisan covers Jaws. It only gets a 2 count. That's going to try for Pee-wee. There's a cover. But not even a count as Pee-wee grabs onto the bottom rope.
God damn it.
Paisan again having words with the ref. He was close to the rope, so it was a rope break. Paisan maybe taking a breather here, taking his time, and figure out what he's going to do next here to Jaws or Pee-wee. Irish whip reverse there by Jaws. Up and over, and oh, nice monkey flip. And oh, Paisan landed on his feet but hit the top turnbuckle. Pee-wee now, whoa! He's going for a double underhook power bomb, but Jaws countered into a hurricane rana, and he went right into Paisan. And look at this. Oh, double kick bouncing right off, and oh, nice roll up there by Jaws as he goes right. Oh, kick out there by Pee-wee, and he goes head first, and beautiful T-bone suplex Going inside out, and Paisan, oh, back suplex. Nicely done, and all three men now are down. All three men are down. Ref's counting. Don't know why. Can't do a triple count out here. Oh, Paisan back up to his feet. As is Jaws, and Jaws fires first with the right hand, and Paisan answers back. Ooh. Pee-wee now taking on both men with a series of right hand and chops. Paisan coming back, and oh! Running insecurity there by Pee-wee. Paisan is phased, and what the? Beautiful Hurricanrana and takedown there on Pee-wee and Paisan by Jaws. Jaws is just, I've never seen moves like this. There's a cover, no hook and leg, and Pee-wee able to break it up. I am amazed at the debut of Jaws here. He's pulling out all the stops here. And it's over. Sunset flip powerbomb maybe? No. Pee-wee catches on, and
I'm free as a bird.
what's he gonna try here? Oh, sit out there by what the? Pee-wee kicks him and kicks Paisan into another cover. That kicks Jaws. Doesn't cover him that time. I think Pee-wee lost his strategy. Oh! Face planter into Paisan's you know what. Jaws is wiping his face off. Pee-wee goes in the cover on Jaws, hooks the leg, and Jaws able to kick out. Pee-wee now taking a little bit of a breather himself. Let's see what he's going to do here. Thinking pile driver? Nope. Paisan takes him into the corner. Jaws back up to his feet, and Paisan quickly cuts him off. Back to clothesline. Oh, nice tornado DDT. Stepping up off the back of Jaws. And just planting Pee-wee. There's a cover. Just draping his arm over, and Pee-wee kicks out at 2. Now he's going to go over the Jaws. There's a cover. Arm draped over, and Jaws able to kick out again.
I can't do this anymore. I'm fat. Can't you see this?
And now Paisan puts his attention to Jaws. Insulting slaps there to the face. What's he going to do now? Oh, Jaws able to reverse the Irish whip. Up and over it. Oh, just gets straddled on the top rope there. Jaws is hanging on the top rope, and oh, Paisan kicks the top rope for good measure. What's he going to do here? Jaws repositioned on the top turnbuckle. Paisan might be thinking superplex or Hurricanrana, I'm not sure. He's on the top rope. Oh no! Jaws able to counter. Jaws up and over, and oh! Looking for a Hurricanrana. Pee-wee able to catch him. Oh! Powerbomb, double D combination. Pee-wee in the cover. Paisan barely was able to break up that count. What a phenomenal match we're witnessing here tonight at Mayhem.
It's over, bro. I got it. I got it.
Paisan into the cover, but Pee-wee able to kick out. Only a 1 count. Knife edge chop there by Pee-wee. What's he going for here? He's probably going for another pile driver. Nope. Slapped up. Oh, missed the kick. Pee-wee thinking super kick, and it connects. Look out. Oh! Nice pile driver there. There's 1, there's 2, and oh! Where did Jaws come from? Coming out of nowhere with that double stomp, breaking up the count. Jaws going up and, oh, nice. Nice modified bulldog there by Jaws. All right, Jaws says he's going up top. What's he going for here? Oh! Looking for a corkscrew moonsault, but Pee Wee just got his boot up. I don't think Jaws had enough room to clear it. Oh, look out. Another leaping pile driver there. Pee Wee in the cover. There's two. Whoa! 450 splash by Paisan. And it's over. Don Paisan with the 450 splash off the top, connecting on both Jaws and Pee Wee, and he picks up the win in this Quebec three-way match. But what an excellent showing by all three men. The Quebec style match, always high-flying, always innovative here at IHW. You got to give your hats off to all three men, and especially the Jaws making his debut here at Mayhem. What a way to debut.
Almost got it. Almost got it.
Coming up next for Mayhem is the Chris Cole Open Challenge. Chris Cole is putting his Mr. Mayhem undefeated streak on the line against any opponent from any organization. Who is going to answer the challenge? We'll find out next.
For those who don't know, the rockstar Chris Cole is undefeated at Mayhem. Just last year, I beat one of IHW's top stars, a former IHW champion, in under 4 minutes. It's a beautiful thing. So it doesn't matter who my opponent is tonight, because there's no way that Chris Cole can lose, Daddy. Yeah, that's right. Why don't we get the referee out here? Why don't you come out here, you little ginger guy, you? Now, why don't we see if I have any opponent? That's what I thought. Nobody's here. Referee, why don't you come over here and raise my hand in front of all these people? I'm gonna announce this myself. Do it up.
Wait a minute. I think we got his opponent. And it's Robbie Ellis. The undefeated Robbie Ellis. It's the special mystery opponent for Chris Cole tonight. So we got 2 undefeated streaks on the line here. Robbie Ellis making his return to IHW since a November to Die For when he defeated Julian Young. We'll see how this goes about. That event, of course, featured on the Rush HD's show, The Cardinal Sinners. We're going to talk about Robbie Ellis as well. He's got a documentary coming out called Canvas Man. It explores his life, his real life, as well as his double life, as some people would call it, which is professional wrestling. Chris Cole doesn't look so impressed that he has to wrestle the Sports Illustrated legend, Robbie Ellis. Right, bell sounds and this matchup is underway. 2 undefeated streaks on the line. You know, one of those streaks is only 1 victory long. As we mentioned before, Chris Cole, last year's Mayhem, defeated Ryan Storm under 4 minutes thanks to Kevin Tyler and a bag of powder to Ryan Storm's face. Won the match by countout. Did he fail to mention that? Robbie Ellis, of course, undefeated here in IHW. One of the oldest active wrestlers in the sport today. First lockup of the match here. Gonna give a little bit of advantage to Chris Cole being the younger one, but of course Robbie there having a great strength for his age as he fires back with right hands. Cole set for the ride and eats a big elbow there by Robbie Ellis. Going here, move, taking him down and hooks the arm and only getting base there and down in the way. That bad for Cole. There's 2. Cole able to kick out. We had a match earlier tonight. Both had no HW and one of them would have been fired. Tonight we have 2 men undefeated, with different undefeated streaks, I should say. One of those streaks is going to end. Will be Robbie's undefeated streak as there's a cover. Only 2. Will be Robbie Ellis's undefeated streak. Or will it be Chris Cole's Mayhem undefeated streak? The man that calls himself Mr. Mayhem. Sinking those right hands into the forehead of Robbie Ellis, and Robbie just crumbles down to the mat after that 3rd right hand. Sets Robbie for the ride. No, spinning elbow there by Chris Cole knocks Robbie down. There's a cover. There's 2, and Robbie just barely gets the shoulder up.
That was 2. You're 2.
Chris Cole having some words with the referee. Doesn't think he's counting fast enough. Of course, you don't see Kevin Tyler out here with Chris Cole. Chris Cole said he sent him home. Nice suplex there by Cole as he goes into the cover. Nonchalant cover there, and Robbie easily kicks out. Chris Cole sent Kevin Tyler home over what happened at the conclusion of the ladder match. Kevin Tyler, the despicable act, cutting Ryan Storm's hair and then getting the hell out of the building. There's going to be serious consequences coming Kevin Tyler's way. As Chris Cole's just choking Robbie Ellis on the ropes. Now going off the ropes and just driving the leg across the throat, across the rope with Robbie Ellis. Cole picks Robbie back up into the corner. Now digging those elbows in there. Rev was in a bad position. He couldn't see it.
Stay off the throat. You stay off the throat. You're the one that's on the throat, not me. Hey.
Be careful there, Chris Cole. Don't want to hit the referee. You're going to get disqualified. Robbie sent into the corner.
I got him now, people.
Chris Cole spending a little bit too much time toiling with the crowd. Went for the splash and duck underneath, and oh, Robbie's up to the second rope. You know what's coming. I've seen that move done a dozen times by Robbie, and it doesn't get any better. Oh, look, he's going to go for slice break number 62, and oh! Chris Cole able to reverse it into an inverted DDT. Chris Cole says that's it. He's going to climb up to the top rope. What's he got planned? Chris Cole not known to be a flyer. Up top. It's a big elbow. Hook of the leg. This could be it. Robbie able to kick at it too. Mind you, at the conclusion of this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event versus Julian. The championship is on the line. Chris Cole's having some words with the referee. Thought that was 3. It was not. It's Chris. Oh! Face first. Back into the. Oh! An inverted low referee. Robbie's arm over in the cover. There's a. It's over! Robbie Ellis remains undefeated. Robbie Ellis gets the victory. Robbie Ellis is still undefeated here at IHW. And the supposed streak of Chris Cole and is over. Few people in the crowd know about that decision, as the referee had an additional low blow on Chris Cole after getting sandwiched into the turnbuckle. But nonetheless, Robbie Ellis still undefeated here in IHW. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event. The IHW Championship is on the line. The champion Titus against the #1 contender, Julian Young. The 1-year reign of Titus and the supposed Titus era is on the line. Julian Young's claim to Titus is that he has never been pinned or made to submit by Titus in the entire history of IHW.
Who was the first man to beat Titus? Julian Young, ended the Titus era. Not only did I pick his title, but in the 3+ years that IHW's been around, Titus has never, ever pinned me.
What do you think of Spanish Fly? Tyson up top. The Spanish Fly connects. Wait a minute. There's Julian Young. What the hell's Julian doing? He's not a steel chair.
You're looking at the man that is going to end the Titus era again.
Brad McDonald has named Julian Young the #1 contender, and it will now be the main event at Mayhem, Julian Young and Titus for the IHW Championship.
You're looking at the man that is going to end the Titus era again.
At the next IHW champion, Julian Young.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the IHW Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Moncton, New Brunswick, weighing in at 180 pounds, Julian Young. From Irishtown, New Brunswick, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending IHW
Sign the following matches for this title. 115 fight, the main event here, okay? Keep it clean, boys. You guys can go from the outside. Okay? It's for this title right here. Person who gets a pinfall or submission wins this championship. You ready to go? Are you ready to go? Take your corners.
Wow, we're not wasting any time here. First lockup right after the bell sounds. It's Titus versus Julian Young, and the IHW Championship is on the line. Nice clean break there. Julian has vowed to end the Titus era again. If you remember a few years ago at the first Mayhem, Julian ended the Titus era for the first time. He's looking to repeat history here again tonight. Titus making history again. Not only is he the first ever two-time IHW champion, he has held the belt for a full year. Whoa! Big slap there by Titus, and Julian just gets out of the ring really quickly. Tried to get a word with Julian earlier today. He says that he is prepared for this matchup. His speed game has improved. His ground game has improved. He's ready to take the title away from Titus. Another lock up there, and Julian working on the arm. Trying to bring the big man down. A long sordid history between these two. Titus tried to take the title away from Julian a couple of years ago in a no-holds-barred match that was deemed a no contest, and Julian was stripped of the IHW Championship. Never had a proper rematch. But this is now Julian Young's opportunity to regain the IHW Championship and end the Titus era again. Very smart Julian hanging onto that top rope. That's outside with a breather. Even though he's well conditioned, I think Julian Young's doing a very smart thing here, taking his time, going outside the ring, taking a breather before coming in and trying to mount some other type of offense. It's like up there by Titus. It was announced at March Breakout that Julian was going to be the #1 contender. After Brad McDonald announced that he was going to name a new #1 contender for the year, then announced that the match would be Titus Julian Young at Mayhem, and the title would be on the line. Titus hanging on with that headlock there. Julian's trying to get some way out of it. Keeps going off the ropes, but finally breaks it up. Shoulder knockdown there by Titus. Oh, and Julian rolls out of the ring yet again. Julian history of IHW, as well as these two competitors are concerned. Titus has never made Julian tap out or pin to the shoulders 1, 2, 3 in the entire existence of IHW. And he feels that this is an advantage to him. But could this be the night that Titus finally beats Julian Young 1, 2, 3, or makes him tap out. And Titus not wasting any more time waiting for Julian to get back in the ring. He's in hot pursuit, and Julian just goes in the ring, out of the ring. Titus is getting frustrated with Julian. Shot to the shoulder there, and Julian goes up and over. Going for the deuce driver early. Julian wisely hangs onto that top rope. Finds himself out of the ring, back to the outside. Now the crowd really getting on the case of Julian Young. Titus again not wasting any more time, letting Julian catch a breather. Nice move there, just brought him back in. Ooh, what a chop there by Titus. Brings him over into a corner. Ooh, what a chop again by Titus. Titus going to all four aprons, just chopping the hell out of Julian Young. And Titus looks to be in complete control now. As Julian rolls back into the ring. As Julian begging Titus to back off. Oh, nice move there by Julian, grabbing the tights of Titus and hitting him into the second turnbuckle. Oh, and Titus fires back, launching Julian into the second turnbuckle. Here comes those cross faces. Titus asking the crowd who wants it next. Another crossface coming up here. You can almost see Julian's waiting for it. Surprised he even tries to block it. He's just taking them. Here comes the third one.
That's right.
Titus, as we said, is in complete control. Off the ropes. Going. Oh. Put on the brakes. Julian thought he had him. Another knife edge chop knocks him down. Whoa. Nice roll up. Nice roll up. Well, Julian almost had it there. Quick roll up. And now Titus trying to get a backslide in. Nope. Julian fighting it off here. Oh! Julian countered and a blatant low blow by Julian. Julian countered out of the backslide attempt, using Titus's hands to slap the ref in the eye, and a low blow behind the ref's back, and now Julian Young is in control.
How does that feel, punk?
Julian now standing on the back of Titus, hanging him up on the second rope there, trying to knock the wind out of him. Now doing it again. He's got to break it up before 5.
Yeah.
Julian starting with the chops of his own on the IHW champion. Oh, he missed that chop. Now Titus fighting back with right hands and chops. Julian breaks it up with a rake of the eyes. Nice snap suplex there by Julian. Rolls into a cover, but only a 2 count. And it goes straight into those mounted punches.
No problem.
Sting into the back there. Titus trying to get back to a vertical base, fighting off. Shots to the midsection. What a drop kick there by Julian Young. Seeking the applause. A few people applaud. It was a nice maneuver as he goes in for a cover. Kick out at 2. And now Julian Young applying a dragon sleeper to Titus. Hopefully going to make Titus tap out here. Referee Brian McKay asking Titus if he wants to give it up. Says no. And Julian, out of frustration, breaks the hold himself. He starts kicking away at the IHW champion.
Stop there, Julian. Off the hair, Julian. Stop cheating.
Titus sent into the turnbuckle by Julian. Now Julian working on the midsection. Now it's just a blatant choke there. Like I said, he's got to bring it up before 5 or else he will be disqualified. The title cannot change hands on a disqualification or countout. You must be pinned or made to submit to lose the belt. Julian's got to keep that in mind if he wishes to become a 2-time IHW champion. Julian up and over. Slingshot elbow off the second rope. Into the cover, hook of the leg, and Titus able to kick out at 2. And now Julian Young really wrenching in that headlock now. Trying to suck all the air out of Titus. Very smart by Julian, get Titus down on his side. Really wrenching in that headlock so he can get back up to a vertical base. Oh no, look at this. Julian's using the ropes as leverage. Trying to sink in that headlock even more. No. Titus able to sit back up. Now he's back up to his feet. Try to break the headlock, and he does. Oh, and Julian grabs the dreadlocks of Titus and whips them back down to the mat. Went for a noble drop. Titus able to get out of the way there. Tries to go back to the corner. Now Titus with those right hands and chops trying to work on Julian Young, and Titus firing back now with a series of clotheslines. Oh, Julian Young cutting him off there with that boot. Running up and oh, Titus fighting back with another clothesline. Oh, Titus is going for the deuce driver. This could be it. No. Oh, wait. Julian Young able to counter and wisely gets out of the ring. Titus out the rope. Titus is going to fly. Titus up and over the top rope to the outside. Not a move you expect from a man who's 240 pounds, 6'4". Now they're taking this fight into the crowd. Titus with a big headbutt as Julian Young hits in the crowd. It's hard to see here. The lights are down in the rec center. I think Julian went through a table or on a table. And Titus brings Julian back through the crowd. Now where are they going? Going through the crowd again. Now they're heading back to the ringside area. Titus rolls Julian Young back into the ring, where Julian goes on the opposite side. Always got a plan here, and rake of the eyes here by Julian. Oh! What a neck breaker there by Julian Young. Using the dreadlocks of Titus, putting more snap on that neck. Now look at Julian Young here, cutting off the arms of Titus with his legs and really working on that neck and head.
Come on, Titus, you gotta get out of this.
Titus was able to get a hand up, so Julian broke up the hold and tried for something else here as he stomps away on Titus. Now Julian Young mocking Titus, saying, "How does that feel, punk?" Now he's using the dreadlocks again. Julian Young looks good here. He's in control. Another unique submission there, using blocking the arm here. Modified version of a crossface. Will this be the night that the Titus era ends? Or will Titus continue on his winning ways and extend his one-year title reign as IHW champion? Crowd trying to wheel Titus back into this match. Russian leg sweep there by Julian. Cuts him off quickly. There's a cover. Hook of the leg and almost had a new champion there. Julian Young keeping the game back on the ground. Keeping that headlock in place.
Make sure you're not choking him, Julian. Don't be choking. I'm not
As I mentioned earlier, Julian said he's been working on his ground game and his speed, because he knows he can't outpower Titus, but he says he can out-wrestle him. But Titus, good example there, was going for the ropes and he just spun him back, and now Julian Young using that bridge.
Come on, Titus. No. You gotta get yourself out of this, man. What are you saying?
Titus not giving it up.
You wanna give it up?
No. Referee asking Titus if he wants to give up. He says no.
I'm asking him. Give up, you I'm asking him. What are you saying, Titus? What are you saying, Titus? You saying no?
This is an awkward predicament for Titus to be in. It's very hard for him to get out of this hold. The crowd chanting for Titus so he can get out of this. Back up to his feet, but Julian still got the chin lock there and reverses it into a spinning neck breaker. Julian Young under the cover, no hook of the leg, and Titus still able to kick out. Very good strategy by Julian Young, working on the neck and head of Titus. Now he backs him off to the corner with a knife edge chop. Titus set for the right, but reverses it. Julian Young up in order into the corner, but Titus picks him up. Up in the opposite corner, and whoa, reverse! Hurricane Rana. Titus dropped head first into the mat. Into the cover, and Titus able to put his foot on the rope and break the count. Now Julian grabbing that leg and hooking the leg. Another kick out. Julian Young now going to the top rope. He's not known as a high flyer. He's known as a technical wrestler. So I don't know what he has in mind here, but Titus back up and cuts him off. And he's calling for the Spanish fly. That devastating maneuver that has put many away. That's how he won the title back last year. Julian trying to counter it, but Titus back up and tossing Julian Young off the top rope, and both men are down. Ref and Minish counts, both men are down. The count out retains the title. Ref's up to 7. Both men are stirring. They're both getting back up to their feet. So close to being a 10 count. They were so close. Now both men exchanging punches. The crowd really getting into this match, booing and yaying with every punch. And now Titus is coming back strong. Sets Julian off into the corner. Oh, eats another boot. Now Julian coming up and, oh, flying knee attack. Titus hits the flying knee and into the cover, hook of the leg. And Titus almost retained the title there. Top there by Titus. Set for the ride. Here comes Julian. Then big boot by Titus. Into the cover, hook of the leg, and Titus almost had him there. Titus can almost decapitate you with that big boot, but it wasn't enough to put Julian down. And Titus could be going for the deuce driver again, but no. Julian counters. 5-point buster? No. There's a roll up. But Julian's got the ropes. The ref sees it, kicks his hand off. Titus into a cover and super kick Julian Young. Julian floats into the cover. We have a new champion. No! Titus able to kick out at 2. What does Julian Young have to do to put Titus down for a 3 and become IHW champion for the second time? Went for a neck breaker, reversed. Going for the deuce driver, that's reversed. Julian Young, 5-point buster, and it connects. This could be it, new champion, no! Titus kicks out at 2. Julian Young hit the 5-point buster, and Titus was able to kick out. Julian Young calling for the top rope again. This can't be a good move. Remember what happened last time. Titus cut him off and went for Spanish fly. Titus cuts him off again. Could we see Spanish fly? No, Titus sent off the top. Titus coming back now. Up to Conrado off the top. He floats in, hook in the leg, and Titus almost had 3 there. Titus signaling that he could be going for a top rope. Julian's back up to his feet. I don't think Titus realizes. Yes, he does now. So he hangs onto the rope. Titus up top, going for a moonsault. Oh, lands perfectly on his feet. Julian kicks to the midsection. Canadian Destroyer coming, no! Titus counters into the deuce driver, and that connects. Julian Young's on Dream Street. The hook in the leg. Titus does not retain. Julian kicks out at 2. Both men have kicked out of each other's finishing maneuvers, the 5-point buster and the deuce driver. What's it gonna take? Now he's calling for Spanish fly again. This time perching Julian Young on the top rope. This could be it. This could be Spanish fly time. Julian kicks to the midsection, trying to block it. What's going to happen here now is Julian's trying to fight it off. Titus hanging there. Look out! Oh, neck breaker off the second rope. And both men are back down again. Julian Young going for a cover. There's one. We got a new champion. No! Titus able to kick out. Titus able to kick out after that falling neck breaker off the top. And Julian Young's just left the ring. He's coming over here. What are you doing? Julian Young just grabbed the IHW belt. He can't do this or he's going to get himself disqualified. No, he's bringing a steel chair in the ring now. Oh, the referee quick to grab that chair out of Julian Young's hands. Very smart move there by... No, wait, Julian's got the belt. Oh, no. The belt crashing into the face of Titus. Not like this, no. Not like this. No. Titus is able to kick out. Titus is able to kick out after being hit in the head with the championship belt. And Titus is now a bloody mess. You can see the blood pouring from his forehead. Julian Young has got to be this desperate to use the championship belt to win this match. Could be setting him up for the Canadian Destroyer, the 6-foot pile driver. Now Titus able to block it. Titus is losing blood at an amazing rate. Does he have enough to... Oh, no! The big boot missed Julian Young and crashed into the referee. We've got no one to officiate this match, and Julian Young with a steel chair! Oh, don't tell me this is how it's going to end. Julian's got the cover. He's got a hook in the leg. There's one. There's two. And we have a new IHW champion. With use of the title belt and a steel chair, all behind the referee's back, Julian Young has defeated Titus and is now the IHW champion. Julian Young set out and promised to do what he said he was going to do, and that was end the Titus era. The one-year reign of Titus is over. Julian Young is your new IHW champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the mayhem is over, but the carnage is about to begin.